beautiful people, and welcome back to our channel, Meet the Teats, y'all. Welcome back to another vlog for Vlogtober. Today is a good one because we have a lot of things happening today, especially for me for work. So I'm excited to bring you guys along with me today as you spend the day with me. We're going to be introducing some new foods to Micah. She's going to be trying yogurt with fruit in it, so that's a new food that she's going to be eating. Also, I'm going to be going live on my jobs YouTube channel, not YouTube channel, but my jobs Instagram. I'm going to be going live promoting our webinar that's coming up. And then also at the end of the day, Chris and I are going to get some time out of the house, and we're going to go to the Denton Art and Jazz Festival. So it's our first time attending that event. So we're going to go check it out, listen to some music, eat some good food. And I'll of course bring you guys along with me for that. So thank you guys for being here. It's going to be a good one. All right, so Micah starts off the morning with a bottle, and she does about 5 ounces. I put 5 ounces in her bottle, but she only drank about 2.5 ounces this morning. So we don't like force her to drink more. If she's done, she's done, and we don't force her to drink more. So I'm actually gonna put this back in the fridge because she can drink this for up to 2 hours after she starts drinking it. I'm gonna get started with work. When it's time to put her down for a nap, she'll have her first like solid meal of the day. It's like I gotta find the groove. I gotta find when's the right time to give her solids, because if she's too hungry, then she's gonna be crying for milk because she's like, I don't want this, I want some milk. But if she's not hungry enough, then she's not gonna eat it at all. So I'm still trying to find that balance. It looks like 5:30, 6 o'clock is a good time for dinner. Not quite sure when's a good time for brunch or lunch. So, okay, so for my water, I use these Prime hydration packs, basically an electrolyte drink. I add these to my water because while breastfeeding, you want to make sure you are hydrated. And sometimes water just don't do the job. And since she is drinking more, she's eating more, drinking more, I'm having a hard time keeping up with my milk supply. So I add these packs. Either I do these or I do liquid IV. Liquid IV works good too. Okay guys, I got a little bit of time before a meeting. What's going on with my job? Like, I have a whole job update. If you've been around our channel for a little bit of time, you know that for 5 years, I was a wellness education speaker for a nonprofit here in Dallas, Texas. So basically what that means is that I went to schools all across Texas, speaking to students about anti-bullying, about drugs and alcohol, about all sorts of stuff, making healthy choices, right? And I spoke to their parents about how to handle these issues with their students. So I did that for 5 years and I absolutely loved it. I was able to travel. I was able to empower students. I spoke to thousands and thousands and thousands of students every school year, and I loved it, right? But I knew that I was going to become a mom soon. Like, I just felt that the Lord was going to answer my prayer soon, and I know that I couldn't continue to like be on the road pregnant, right? Because I would be traveling far. Like, I would be in the car driving hours. I would be on airplanes traveling, and I knew I needed to kind of pull back with that once I got pregnant and had Micah. So I was praying, asking the Lord, like, hey, I'm trusting that you're going to answer my prayer and I'm going to have a baby one day. But I know that I can't be on the road. Like, Lord, you're going to have to do something. I have to open doors, but I'm going to trust you in this area. One day, the organization was at a meeting and the organization was like, hey, we're doing this initiative, we're doing this new thing where we're trying to tap into the digital world and reach students and parents and educators digitally. And I was like, hey, that's me. Like, I want to do that. And I pursued it and I got the job. So I am currently the digital content manager for the organization that I work for. And you guys, I absolutely love this role. I'm still able to empower students. I'm still able to empower parents, educators. I'm still bringing hope and connection to students, but I'm just doing it not so much in person, but doing it more in the digital space and highlighting the mission of the organization. So that's what I am currently doing, my current role that I am right now. And it gives me freedom to be home with Micah. You know what I'm saying? Like I can work from home and I can be with her, right? She hasn't been in daycare. You know, I'm able to breastfeed her. I'm able to keep her on her schedule. And it's just a tremendous blessing. Like I am so grateful for this job, for this organization that they, first of all, entrust me to be able to work from home like this and still get the job done and still do my job well. But I'm just grateful that the Lord thought so much of me to even put me in the right place at the right time. That's where I'm at right now. And I'm about to actually go live on our Instagram because we are hosting a webinar where I and another youth expert is hosting a webinar for the organization. So you guys, that's a quick work update. All right. For the burrito, I'll take chicken.
All right. What kind of rice and beans?
Pinto beans and brown rice.
All right. What kind of toppings?
One thing like I love about Qdoba is that they have quesadillas. What you call it? They'll be what is it? Chipotle? You have to order online to get their quesadillas. Which their quesadillas are good, but if I were to pick Qdoba over Chipotle, Chipotle will win. That is so good. And I'm starving. It's 1:17 and I have not eaten today. This is my first meal. Not good. Say hey, mama. She's looking down at it like. So we have some. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, Micah. Okay, so we have some yogurt with some strawberries in it, and we have some mashed up strawberries. So let's see how she eats it. All right, here we go. Open up. Yeah, I get so excited when I find something that she likes because we went through a spout where I didn't know what she was gonna like and what she wasn't eating very well, but she really likes this. Look, she eating it. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna try to get this out before my phone dies, but we are at the ER because Micah had allergic reaction to the strawberries that she was eating. And that was, first of all, extremely scary. And I know that she's eating solids now and reactions is more than likely gonna happen, but dude, that was scary. So we're here now. She's doing much better. They gave her some Benadryl. We ran out the house. She literally has no clothes on. So we ran out the house. Chris has went back to the house to get clothes and her diaper bag and all that so that we can be a little bit more comfortable. But she's doing okay. But she did have a reaction to the strawberries. So no strawberries for Micah. No strawberries for Micah. But she's doing okay. You're doing okay. All right. I'll talk to you guys once we get home. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys an update about Micah and her allergic reaction. So I'll make it quick. So basically what happened was we were feeding strawberries like you saw in the clip, and she tore it up. She was eating them strawberries up, okay, strawberries and yogurt. Towards the end of her feeding, we noticed that she started scratching like aggressively on her neck. And sometimes she does that where she'll scratch, maybe because of like the irritation from the food and all of that. It's kind of like right there, and she's like scratching it. But we noticed that it was a lot more aggressive, and it was like longer strides of scratching. So I'm watching her like, is she okay? And Chris is cleaning her up, and normally I put her in the tub to get her cleaned up right after she eats. So I'm getting her bath ready, water ready, and I notice that she gets really quiet. So I start undressing her, and I just noticed that her neck is full of whelps, and it's swollen, it's like red, it's inflamed, and she's just scratching. So I'm like, I see that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we got to get her to the hospital immediately. So I basically run out the house. Chris is scrambling to put his shoes on. I'm scrambling to find our keys and to find our phones, just like whatever I can grab, and we head straight to the car and we go to the hospital. Thank God that we have a local ER like right a few blocks down, right on the corner. So we were there in less than a minute. And I run inside with her, and I'm like, she's having an allergic reaction. They're like, what did she eat? She ate strawberries, and they take her to the back. And I feel like they did good. They did a great job, but I feel like they were moving so slow, simply because I didn't know if she was breathing properly, right? So they hooked her up to the oxygen on her finger, and her blood pressure and all of her vital signs came back good. So they knew that this was not like the shock, right? This was not where her throat was closing up or whatnot. It was just like a mild reaction. That's what, and the doctor said it was a mild reaction. So they end up giving her some Benadryl, some steroids to stop the reaction, and it worked. And she's now sleeping, and they recommended that we go see the pediatrician and we go get an allergy test done, which I wish we would have been able to get that done like from the jump, but typically that's not how it works, right? Normally you have to have a reaction in order to get an allergy test done, and that's pretty much what had to happen. So this was my biggest fear, like, and I'm glad that it went the way that it went. Like, it was a mild reaction, but I'm just so fearful that she is gonna have a very serious reaction that's gonna be much worse than what it was. Now that we know that she's allergic to strawberries, we're just gonna stay away from them, which is so heartbreaking because that adds another layer, right? So when she goes to school, we gotta be like, no strawberries, no strawberries. Like, we just have to teach her no strawberries. So I'm hoping that she doesn't have any more allergies, or that she will even grow out of the strawberry allergy as she gets older, simply because allergies suck. Like, I have allergies and they suck, right? You don't want to have allergies. So I just thank God that it played out the way it did, and it wasn't super serious, but it was scary. It was scary. So one thing we learned about this is that we need to have a plan. Like, we don't have a plan for something like this to happen. Like, we didn't have our bag together, we didn't have our stuff together. So we're now going to make sure when she's eating a new allergy, especially if it's like an allergen, we're gonna have her bag by the door. We're gonna just be more alert and on point. Even though we were moving as fast as we could, I feel like we could have been just a little bit more efficient with the communication. So we're gonna make sure we work on that and have that all ready to go, just in case you have another reaction. So you guys, I'm about to end this vlog here because I am done. That was a lot, and yeah, I'm done for the day. I'm through. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another vlog. It didn't end how we wanted to, but that's okay. This is real life over here. Be sure to sign up for our community newsletter that comes to your inbox every Monday morning to your inbox, and also like and subscribe to this channel, and I will talk to you guys on the next vlog.